they could only win this tournament once in their history, this would have been the one they would have chosen to win. Now there will of course be a closing ceremony at the end of proceedings here. They are bringing on the Africa Cup of Nations. The trophy these days, the third trophy we've had in the Africa Cup of Nations, the original one was kept by Ghana after they won the competition for the third time in 1982. It's a wonderful looking trophy that has been lifted by Egypt 3 years in succession. Tunisia before that in 2004. So it is the first time for 10 years that the side outside of North Africa have been African champions. Well, this is the tournament that was going to be all about West Africa. Ivory Coast against Ghana had to be the final, surely. If not, then Senegal were the other team with a realistic chance of lifting the trophy. Nobody saw Zambia coming up on the offside, did they? But the signs were good right from the start, wasn't it, with their victory against Senegal?
Players were trying to play a high offside line. Certainly, Katongo was excellent throughout, number 11. That's outstanding. Katongo, absolutely outstanding.
Individual trophies being handed out. Man of the tournament, Christopher Katongo. Thoroughly deserved as well. I mean, you could have picked any one of the front three for Zambia, couldn't you, really?
Well, yeah, all my Uka. Phil Galaba played quite well in the last couple of games. Chris Katongo, Uka, both played very well.
Fair play. Award going to Gosso. Man of the match. Gosso.
Wonderful scenes here.
The top scorer in the end went down to assist. Manuel Mayuka scored 3 goals. Level with 6 other players. They do take assists into account if it is level. Mayuka certainly had more of those than anybody else, so he does win the top scorer award. The trophy is slowly but surely making its way around the stadium.
Just look at that done. I think it's 2 steps forward and 3 steps back.
It seems that way, doesn't it? Now, this is tough, isn't it? If you're exactly 20 years on, this was going to be the moment. They're going to have to wait till 2013 in South Africa. I mean, the good news for them is that it is only a year for the next one, so they can pretty much go into that with the same score. Every Africa Cup of Nations, there seems talk about this being the last chance for the golden generation of Ivory Coast. Well, I think they'll get one more chance this time. Should they qualify, of course, they'll have a 2-legged match to make it through a truncated qualifying format for 2013. There's the moment again. Well, who would have thought that Stopira Sunzu, played for Mazembe in Congo, would be the hero, the central defender, keeping his nerve and tucking away the winning penalty.
They had a good tournament. Sunzu, very good final. Trusted Didier Drogba time and time again. Come battling it.
I think what it's going to be 2013 by the time the trophy hits the podium. Can't wait to get their hands on it. They've had an awfully long way. 1957, first Africa Cup of Nations. Runners-up 74, 20 years on. Runners-up 94, 18 years on. And the third attempt, Zambia has finally won the Africa Cup of Nations. And they can now sit in there proudly alongside the great names of African football who have won this competition. Like of Egypt, Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria, Congo, Sudan, Ivory Coast, of course, have only won it once, Algeria, Ethiopia, Morocco, South Africa, and the Republic of Congo. Now you can add the name Zambia to that list. shake of the head from Kolo Toure. Tough to take, isn't it? His season may still end in glory though with Manchester City. So that's how it panned out in the end. Zambia seeing off Sudan comfortably in the quarterfinals, who are former winners. Then they beat former winners Ghana in the semi-finals. And then victory against Ivory Coast. So they've beaten 3 former winners en route, as well as the third favourites at the start of this competition, Senegal, in the group stages. It has been a tough route for Zambia.